Okay, I was going to do this from my bed, but there's no way that's possible. Okay, so I am Penis Cupcake, and I will eat you. Okay, we're going to do a 10K sit and go today. First one of these, I've actually created some random person wants to be my friend. Since people send you money in here when you're friends, I'll take it. So we got Queen 7 on the small blind. You notice I'm going to be playing a lot more aggressive here because I realized through play that this is actually short stack poker, and that basically means you get a decent hand, you go all in. Okay, someone raises. Obviously, we're not going to call off a fifth of our stack on a Queen 7 suited or Queen 7 any. I don't care if it's suited or otherwise. It's not worth calling in this situation because how could you be ahead? I mean, there's still people back behind me. I mean, really, the only thing that has going for it's a flush draw, and it's not even a nut flush draw. Okay, with open-ended straight draw, but actually, if I'd have stayed in, I probably would call an all in here, especially if there was more than one person in there, because the draw would probably be very pot odds worthy. You wanker. But then again, this could be drawing dead ace queen. This could be drawing dead ace queen. Very tricky way to play ace queen, but it could be drawing dead ace queen. Oh my god. If you don't have a queen, you can't continue here. And all in and an insta call, one of those guys has definitely got a straight. I guarantee it, if not both of them. Oh my god, ace 9 and a flush draw. That would have split the pot, but how would you ever know? Okay, queen 10 on the small blind. I guess I'll call. It's an okay hand. Okay, I don't really feel like taking a stab here. I don't think anyone's got anything, but betting the turn typically looks like a bluff, which it would be for me. Okay, just check it down. I don't think anyone has really anything, but yeah, king high, that beats queen high any day. I see my old favorite hand. Queen 2 suited on the button. Well, I don't really feel like calling this. I mean, the only thing that has going for us is a flush draw, and I don't really feel like calling when my stack is going to be so short so soon. I mean, the blinds get really big really fast in this hyper tournament, so. And plus, if we're too call-worthy, people might not respect our shoves later on. And there's going to be shoves unless I just get absolutely nothing in terms of cards. Like, if I get 7-2 5 times in a row, I'm probably not going to shove. Well, I mean, then if I get 8 high, I'll shove, because that's the best I'm going to get. Okay, could have a straight very easily. And he didn't. Oh, he caught. Well, that's why you bet to see if your pair is good with Mr. King 7. If you'd have bet and someone called, you could have checked it down and minimized the damage. Of course, then again, I can't blame him for calling that, because this guy could be doing it on the bluff, but... 6-9, I'll give it a call. Probably shouldn't, but I like these drawing hands. And this looks to be a decent-sized pot. Yeah, I mean, I probably shouldn't have called there, honestly. I was getting good pot odds, well, sort of, I guess, because I figured everyone else would call. But now what do I do? Okay, got a 9. Is it good? Honestly, this is one I just would prefer to check down if at all possible. And no, I can't call that. I don't know if he has a 10, but he could have like a 9 with a better kicker. Someone else called. 6-9's almost certainly behind. I don't see any draws that could have completed. Maybe his pocket 9s, honestly. Jack 9. No, look at that. This guy doesn't bet very big, so if you're going to have a hand against him, you better bet for information. He could be having top pair. Oh, God, another freaking suited connector. Okay, I'm not going to call that. I was going to call... I'm a sucker for those, aren't I? It calls... Okay, bad shove from early position, horrible call. Queen 5, there are very few hands it's even a coin flip against. And he happened to call one of them. But honestly, all he had to do was have pocket 6s, and the queen's the only card he can draw to. Horrible call with Queen 5. God awful. I mean, what is the point of that? Okay, we have a genius here who thinks it's okay to get his stack in, and this genius is going to call because I don't see him doing anything else. So we got a couple geniuses here, Mr. Aggressive Genius and Mr. Passive Caller Genius. Oh my God. Yeah, what a genius, right? Fucking 2-5. You do not call raises with 2 fucking 5. Great, this Mr. I'm sorry, you just don't do that unless you have no big blinds left and you're trying to get 2 live cards to double up. That is the only situation we're calling with 2-5 is at all acceptable. This was not your case, so you had no right to do that. This guy's a fucking idiot. I mean, really he is. And he bets he probably has a real hand. Could have flopped a straight for all I know. I think other people are starting to catch on. Guy, I mean, you know, it really sucks because he's probably going to ruin my shoving plan later on because I can't rely on him to fold. He'll just call anything. So that really makes me have to rethink what I'm going to do. Come on, nut flush? No. That wouldn't be the nut flush anyways, but... Why did I even call on King 7? I probably should just fold it. Okay, we're going to get out of this. Oh, look, he actually knows how to fold. I didn't know that. Some people in these things are just so genius-like. It's so funny, right? A6. I'm going to get rid of this. I mean, God, it's just like there's no fold equity with someone like that. And I don't like people who don't have fold equity. I mean, in a turbo tournament, it's okay because you can have time to outplay them and see some flops. People like these typically are not very aggressive before the flops, so that's their mistake. They let you see a bunch of cheap flops, but okay, he just folds for no reason. But I mean, in a hyper tournament, you need to steal the blinds. I want to see someone stack this guy because I really don't want him in this game. He is going to be a very dangerous threat to my shoving strategy. Oh, God, he raises. Probably has 4-5. What do you bet he has 4-5? No, 4-6. Okay. I misread that, but why would you raise on middle pair? Why would you call on a good shot? That's so stupid. I mean, I can't... I want to shove there, but I really don't know if it'll get through enough people. Alright, this is a beautiful flop for ace-queen. I'm just going to shove all in because I want to... taking the blinds uncontested here would be almost a double up. God. Okay, that's not a harmful card. Come on. Oh, 2-pair! Okay, call. Thank you. I shouldn't say thank you. That's such an ass thing to say, but God. Oh my God, what was that? He called a middle pair. He called a middle pair. He called with top pair, so I can maybe see his call. But middle pair, man. And look, you got 2 people left to act behind you. You don't call a middle pair. You don't know what they have. I mean, And plus, he checked. He checked top pair. How do you know middle pair is good? You really think so? Whew. So I am now the chip leader, somehow. That was a good flop for ace queen, I have to say. Kind of glad I didn't push all in pre-flop. It definitely saved me. Oh boy, someone's got a flush. Very difficult. I mean, why would you call there? Oh my god, he's pushing on a freaking 6 heart and 3 of a kind with 4 hearts. You cannot be called by anyone that does not have a flush, so what is the point of betting there? Unless you're trying to bluff your opponent off the hand, but then you put in a smaller bet in case you're wrong about their hand strength. See, that's a stupid bet because it doesn't do anything. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, okay, I could understand him betting that 3 of a kind on the flop, and it was unfortunate. He was out-kicked the whole dang hand. I think he's just going to quit. But then when that 4th heart came up, you know, okay, bet a little bit, and if your opponent has a heart, they'll re-raise your call. That way you minimize the damage you do to your hand while still finding out if your hand is good. And if someone doesn't have a heart, they'll fold to any bet, most likely. Well, I mean, maybe not with 3 of a kind, but honestly, if I had the queen there, and even if I had 3 of a kind, and he bet that much, I'd be like, okay, you know what, I'm out. And he would have got me off the hand. Oh my god, there's a straight on the board. Whoever's got the queen's got the absolute nuts. And why would you not re-raise there, mister? Come on. That's a re-raise. You don't just do that. I mean, come on. You can only be beaten by king queen. Why would you not do that? Okay, 2-7 suited or otherwise. I think this is just a waste of blind space. Plus, this guy's really short. He's probably going to push if he knows what he's doing. I mean, he has to push soon. This guy's definitely resigned. I'm just going to get out of here. I don't want to jeopardize my stack. Okay, he checked, but how would I ever know that? I was getting 4-1 on a call. Oh my god, I flopped top pair and a flush draw. Such a good flop for 2-7. Can't do much better than that, honestly. And now it's not good anymore. Someone could easily beat it with a 5. Which I'm not 100% sure someone has. Oh, that would have been nice, but how would I ever know that was going to happen? I'd be sick if this guy has 4 of a kind. Alright, let's see. Does this guy have quads? He does have quads! Oh my god! I was thinking that. Like, does he have quads? That was a good bet. And now we are heads up. Okay, so this guy's a freaking shoving station. Okay, obviously we're not going to call that. Okay, if he's just going to do that, I'll check raise him with top pair or something. That is a hugely oversized bet. I don't know, he's going to bet a huge amount. Okay, he just checks. I don't see the point of betting here because this is just a showdown hand. Oh, okay, now that's a good... And he just fold. Okay, good fold. Three, 5. I don't know why I'm calling, but any hand's good heads up. So we're going to give it some action. We got a 3. Okay, probably has something. Oh, but now we have something that's even better. Okay, if he has a 7, there's no point betting here. We totally sucked out there, but okay. Sucking out's okay to do sometimes. And I don't blame him for calling with the top pair, top kicker situation. That wasn't a bad call. Okay, we have a bluff. We are out of position. Or no, we don't have anything. We are out of position. He's just going to let me see some showdowns, isn't he? Check it. I don't really see the point of betting here. Nah. I mean, really, can I... And he raises... You know, I'm not going to call that without an 8. So why the point is... What the fuck is the point of betting it? Okay, I don't really feel the point... See the point of raising all in. The blinds are just too small. Okay. That's probably good. Why would he call the river if he doesn't have anything? God, I mean, what is the point of calling there? I thought he had me beat with some convoluted straight for a second, but then he didn't. Okay, obviously there is no fold equity with someone who's willing to call that much on the river with absolutely nothing. So I don't really see the point of bluffing against this guy. Ace is good. Check it down. Hopeful showdown value. If he raises, I fold. Yeah, like what am I going to call that with? I mean, really, you're risking your whole stack to take $400. Nice risk, dumbass. I shouldn't say dumbass, but seriously, that's not worth risking your stack on. I mean, okay, check it down. 4. Again, check it down. It can only call with something that probably has that beat. And hope it's good. I really cannot call. I can't bet here. And it is good, but, I mean, no. Oh, we're still recording. Oh, pocket kings. I'm going to slow play this, I guess. I don't know. Oh, my God. That is the worst flop for pocket kings. I mean, he could have an ace, honestly. I'm trying to exercise pot control here. If he has an ace, he's got me. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I mean, yeah. I just wanted to see if it was good. Blocking bets. Ace 4. I'm thinking I should call this, but I don't know. Let's see how he acts. I mean, he could have a better ace than me, maybe. Eight, 9. Okay, I mean, he could have had a really good hand, so maybe that was a good fold. No, I don't want to do this. I just want to check. I don't want to check my stats. I just want to check the hand. On a draw, not getting good pot odds to make the call. I'm tempted, but I'm not. I don't have anything. Okay, if he pushes here, I am definitely going to call, which he didn't. How about a set? All right, this is usually good here. And we won. Figured 9s are good. I mean, it was an overpair to the board. It's unlikely that he has something that has that beat. So that's a win, and I can't complain about a whole lot of moves I did in that tournament. And I didn't shove a lot, but that's because I felt, actually, people got out really fast. I'm quite surprised. Usually people last a lot longer than that, but we were heads up with the blinds like 100, 200. You don't usually get that, but okay. So, obviously, we came up against a bit of a calling station. And obviously, you can't blame me for not shoving here. I mean, there was no fold equity. People were calling a middle pair. They were calling with absolutely nothing. There's no fold equity in a situation like that, so why put all your chips in the middle unless you're really, really short on blinds? So, I mean, yeah, there's no fold equity, so there's no point in shoving. I mean, with kings, I might have been able to get away with a shove because, simply put, kings are fucking awesome. And he might have called, but I wanted to see a flop, and I wanted to get some more value out of him. Calls with like sevens. I mean, come on, man. King 7. Oh my god. Worst call ever. Seriously. I mean, oh my god. Okay, I'm good. Clearly, we look at the players that we played against, and we know how we're not supposed to play. That is how we're not supposed to play. If somebody who has not done anything the entire game takes their whole stack and puts it in the middle, you do not call with middle pair with people left to act behind you. You just don't. Especially when one of them has been known to check their top pair. I mean, you just don't call. So, yeah, I mean, I was hoping to show off the blind shoving techniques, but I came up against someone with no fold equity, and the blinds never got big enough to where it was an issue. I was able to outplay the guy. So, that works. Always a nice situation. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey, 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 smoke weed every day.